Okay. Okay. So then we could do here. Okay. Okay, where y'all at? Escape? Y'all are somewhere here. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me see. Oh, okay. All right. Am I on echo? Nope. Okay, so I'm good. I just wanted to make sure I close the YouTube channel because I always forget to close it and then it's on like crazy echo. All right, who just joined us on the other iPhone? Wait a minute. No, maybe they did. Is this still Pam? On the iPhone? Okay. All right, so she came back in. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started because I try to be on time, and it was already 12 after. So first of all, welcome. It is the last weekend. It's the last weekend of the paparazzi year. All right, like it is crazy. It's the last weekend of the paparazzi year. For those of you who filled out the form, you know we're in a set sellout challenge, and I think we have Renee is a captain. Who else? Who's the other captain? You know, I'll be assigning people captains. I'll be like, y'all are captains. I know y'all probably like, okay, Nawanda, thanks a lot. I'm like, you're welcome.
Yeah, I was shocked by that. Thank you.
Yes. So here, my thing
I think
is
Tanya is a captain too.
Tanya. Yes, Tanya's a captain. Yeah, Renee and Tanya. Then Karen Calloway's a captain. So yes, and the thing about it is, first of all, for me, it wasn't about, you know, how big your team were or, you know, how many people you had. I really was just looking at your work ethic, and what you've been doing. And so for me, that's what was important. It was how I've seen you work so far, and the team will come. So this gives you a chance to be in leadership. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! That's all right. I'm not even the captain on the team I'm on, so you know it's okay. So I know y'all probably were like, "Whoa, what? Hold up." You know, so but it's gonna be good for y'all. So I'm excited. I saw did you post your set yet, Renee?
Veronica said she was going to put together a set and post it up this morning in our group, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so yeah, get on. Yeah, tell her to post the set so you see what you're doing.
Well, Renee, what was wrong with the set that you had posted in or that you sent in our little group? Nothing.
Nothing. Do you want to go? We can just go with that one.
I think you should go with because I think I told you if they like that set, because here's the thing, and this is one thing you're gonna learn about leadership. Okay, lesson 101. All right, girl, you ain't waiting for everybody to respond or weigh in. Okay,
that's right.
If you already got some votes on that one, and look, if Venice is saying what's wrong with that set, it's a good set. Okay,
okay.
So go ahead and tell your team that's
we don't got time to be waiting. We got things to do.
Right. Tell your team that's the set you're going with, and post it in a big group so we know what set you're doing, and tell your team this is what we're doing. Period. Okay. Because you can't wait all day on people. You just can't.
Right. I'm doing it now.
That's leadership 101. You don't wait for nobody.
Doing it now. Okay. All right.
Yep. So there. Okay, so that is, yeah, you don't. And so that is something that is very you have to do, you have to remember that you sometimes, yeah, you would love to get input from people for sure, but at the end of it all, it's really about you guys.
Executive decisions.
Right, you have to. You have to. So you have to be able to do that and be okay with it. And then when people complain, then somebody gonna complain. Oh well, ain't the end of the world. So yeah. So that's what you have to like literally just remember, that you are Renee sent this for somebody said, I'm trying to figure out what these people are doing.
That was
But
me. I just sent our
oh, that's
the
you.
picture of our set.
That's you. I'm like, okay. So yeah, so definitely don't wait for people, because you'll never, you need to get started. You know what I'm saying? You need to get started and be able to
Yeah.
post at what you're doing. So
Okay.
yeah, you don't wait for people. That's lesson 101 right there. So see, you done learned the lesson already. See? Good job. All right. So we're going to do our round table like we normally do. Y'all got to forgive me because I am like an hour behind y'all in the time zone I'm in now. And so I had to remember, I'm glad I have it on my calendar, because I always look at my calendar before I go to bed. I said, oh, 7:00. Okay, so that alarm sets alarm for 6:30. Because I'm in Louisiana, because I'm in quarantine still, but I just had to get outside of my house. So I was like, well, I'm going to my sister's house. So I know she don't do nothing either, go anywhere, so we could just change the scenery, but still quarantine. So let's get started with what worked for you this week or these last 2 weeks. What challenges and what are your goals? Because we're at the end of the paparazzi year. So what are you trying to get accomplished by the end of this paparazzi year? And because Arlene is camping in her signal, it could be wonky. I'm gonna go with her first since I know she's here. So Arlene, we're gonna go with you. Oh wait, here's Arlene. Arlene's unmute. Arlene, can you unmute yourself? Hold on. Arlene. Tanya, are you ready? Tanya, yes, ma'am. Tanya raised her hand. Tanya.
Oh, no, that was from before. Just no.
Oh,
That's
okay. All right, just making sure. Okay, Arlene, can I unmute Arlene? Arlene. Okay, I'm trying to unmute her. Arlene?
Yes, good morning.
Okay, good morning. I was like, okay, I think we was fighting with the mute button against each other. How are you? So what has been working for you in these past couple weeks? And then you have any challenges? And then what is your goal for finishing up this paparazzi year?
So far I've met my PBs for the month, so that was my goal. And then also I really haven't had any challenges because I haven't really cut myself for these past couple of weeks. I've just been waiting to get a good amount of inventory. I'm away at camp this weekend, so I bought 3 bins with me. I'm hoping to get rid of those.
Okay. All right. Yes, you're gonna be, and I like that because you're using opportunity that you have to move some inventory. So that's cool. So what kind of camp is it?
It's one of my friends. They do a big family reunion camp, so we added ourselves on this year. So this is my very first time.
Okay. All right. Well, definitely it seems like you're in a good space to share your business with people, a lot of people. So definitely do that for sure. And and again, after you share your stuff, make sure they know about your website and how, even after shopping with you at the camp, they can still support you. And just share what you do and just take full advantage of that opportunity for sure. So that's going to be good for you.
Yeah, I brought enough business cards, and I looked at it as an opportunity because there are so many people from all over, from Florida, from Pennsylvania, from New York here. So I'm just like, I can spread myself, tell them to share.
Absolutely. How long are you there for? How long are you there?
I know my connection is going in and out. I'm here till tomorrow. Once I'm back home, I'm going to I have like I said, I have a good enough of inventory to start a couple of lives, and I'll probably go
Okay.
in something like on a lunch break from work or doing it right after work. Do like a
Okay.
live at 5 and see how that works for me.
Okay. Like today, since you're leaving tomorrow, try to plan something where you can put your stuff out and people can come and look at it. I mean, keep a socially distance, of course, but come and look at it. Just kind of like, hey, at such and such a time, I'm just, showing you what I have. Come on by. So you could do that too, so like they can get exposed and you can definitely move some stuff. So that'll help as well. Okay. So that sounds good. Great that you met your PV goal for the month, and we expect to see you on some lives here soon when you get back home. So congratulations on that. Okay, let's go to Leslie. You were the next one who popped on this morning. Well, Leslie was actually the first one that popped on. So your turn.
For some odd reason, I just thought you were gonna pick me next. I knew it. So, all right. I'm sorry. My accomplishment goals, and what was the first one?
So what was working for you? Any challenges, and then your goals?
Okay. So what's working for me is that speaking to people personally, that one-on-one connection. Everyone does things differently. I've tried the live route. The live route doesn't necessarily work for me. So I like to actually go out and talk to people. And so I reached a lot of customers at my daughter's daycare. And so they actually want to book an event where they want to support mothers who have small businesses. And so I'm excited about that. The director's actually going to let me know. And then my challenge, well, my daughter started walking. So, I mean, every time I pull out something to show someone, she yanks it out my hand and throws it on the floor. So I guess thank God for a paparazzi repair toolkit, because if not, it would have been a disaster. And that would be it. Oh, and my goal. So my goal is to complete my 50 PV this month. And also, I'm in the process of signing up a consultant. And I'm also in the process of finding another consultant as well. I noticed that, another one of my challenges, I'm sorry, is how to deal with someone who just doesn't want to be a part of the business anymore. I really do have to thank Rosa, my upline, for that, because she has been phenomenal with advice and how I should handle things. So it was a bit of a challenge, but I appreciate the advice that she gave me, because it really helped.
Yeah, that so that I think that is a challenge that I think anybody who has ever recruited anybody in any network marketing business has encountered. And that's one thing that I, especially my personally sponsored, I definitely teach them that you put effort into the business as much as they're putting in. You cannot exceed their effort. So if you're trying to help them and they're not responding, if you're reaching out and they're not responding, if you're sending texts and they're not responding, guess what? They have answered your question. There's no need to do anything else. That's all you can do. And I think a lot of times because we, as people who want to help people, I think we get sometimes emotionally attached to that person because we want them to succeed and we want them to work this business. But I have learned the hard way. I can't want this business for you. And I can't want this business for you more than you want it for yourself, period. And once you hit that point, and what happens is you get, it emotionally drains you. That's what it winds up doing, because you're just putting this effort, this energy, this effort, this energy, this effort, this energy. and that person's not responding. And so then you start beating yourself up like, okay, should I do something different? And did I reach out different? It ain't you. And you know how to say it's not you, it's me. It's not you. You have to understand and listen to what people aren't saying, because a lot of people won't say stuff, and it's fine. And like I tell my team, like I've had consultants who joined over the course of me being in paparazzi. I think I have signed like 50 something people. Okay. I have like a third of those people who are still working, and that's fine. That's why you continually recruit. Okay. But what you have to remember is that they will let you know what they're going to do. And then sometimes, honestly, what we have to remember sometimes, especially if a consultant was your customer before, okay? Yeah, I have a lot of them. They were customers before they became as consultants. They started and then, they wound up not working, and eventually get canceled. Grab them back as customers, because, honey, you do well with those. Sometimes they just aren't meant to be consultants, period. And sometimes it's just not their time. I've had consultants who have signed, didn't do anything, got canceled, came back after their year, and are on fire now. Sometimes it's just a timing thing. So don't be upset. See if you can, if they have them join your group, make sure they know that the jewelry's out there, go shopping on the website, and let them be in the lane that they want to be in. And it's fine. It is fine, because the thing about it, you don't want to take on that baggage, because they're showing you what they want to do, and it's fine. You just go find somebody who wants to do it. And sometimes finding new people and getting that fire in them new people, it'll make them old people who ain't doing them like, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute, what's she doing? Hold up, I want work too. Oh, do you? All of a sudden their story starts changing. So don't stress about it. And yeah, Rosa, because she's been there, so she understands, and so we want you work with the people who want to work, period. I mean, that's really the formula. You work with people who want to work. If they don't contact you, if they don't reach back out, they're not connecting with you, they've told you in their own little way that right now, either they don't want to work or they're going to do things their own way. And that's fine too. There are some people who just want to do things by themselves. So that is fine too. So yeah, so we're good. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Renee, you're next.
All righty. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Excuse me. So let's see. A win. I did sign on a new consultant. And I finally heard back from her. So
okay.
Which is good, because I was concerned. I reached out and I didn't hear anything from her for like a few days, and then she finally did reach back and get in touch with me. I did invite her to today's meeting, but she's not on. But so yes, I did sign a new consultant. So that is a huge win, because it was really unexpected. Like it was just unexpected. I had no idea.
Right.
So I guess for me, a challenge this whole month it's just been super slow. And it's just a lot of like the events that's going on in the world right now, because I have a teenage girl who's just always asking different questions about like, everything that's going on. And I'm just, trying to be in tune and mindful to her. And then just, different things. So I know I have not been as consistent with my lives as I was before. So that has definitely been a challenge for me so far. This whole month of June, like even my sales have been super, super slow. I have not even sold as much as I have in the last couple months. So, but I am definitely going to get back on the ball with that. And then I guess you said a goal, correct? For
for the rest of this month, because this is our last
so
month.
the rest of this month, right? Yeah. So I'm just going to, I do have a live tonight and then my live on Tuesday, and hopefully I will, just sell and, get some purchases done.
Nice. Good job. So you know what? And the thing about it is life happens. It
Yeah.
does. And we have to, and the thing about it, we have to be kind to ourselves. That's how I'll put it, because life will happen. And I think what happens is that we don't plan to have those moments where it's not so great, and then we look at that like, man, it's just life. And the biggest thing is understanding that it happens and just bouncing back. That's all you have to do, just bounce back. So bounce back, you're fine, because to say that, hey, I'm always going to be on top and always going to be, things happen. I mean, we got kids, all this stuff that's going on with our brown kids. They just like, what? Hold on, And so, yes, we have to be emotionally in tune to them and emotionally available to them,
Yes.
So if that means for a minute your business got to take a back seat, it's going to be family over business anyway. That's just the bottom line, So we need to be emotionally there for our kids, especially with everything that's going on. So I definitely understand that, because I have a 22-year-old Black male who's like, what the heck is going, like, I'm not trying to go outside. I'm not trying to do nothing, so we have to be there to reassure them that, hey, we are going to do what we need to do to protect you, whatever. And, it's talk through some of this stuff, because that's a lot for them, it's a lot for us. It's a lot for them, so definitely you have that priority is always family, it always is. So, but as long as you bounce back and you know what you have to do, and that's what it is, and then just do other, again, remember those other ways, texting, even if you don't do live, you can do wall drops. You could say, hey, these came in my box, claim them if you want them, whatever. And so just remember those other ways too, that you can do stuff even if you can't go live. And I think sometimes that's what I forget. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm not going live. Oh, dang, I couldn't put a wall drop up. I could have posted a picture, So just remembering those, because I do it too, like, okay, I ain't going live. I guess I ain't doing that. And I'm like, girl, if you don't put a picture on in that group and stop playing, So trust me, been there, done it. But again, family is going to be primary for you, because I mean, they just always are. You know me, I'm a family person. So you know me, I ain't never gonna have y'all put your business over your family. Never, not for the baby. Sorry. So yeah, but you're doing an awesome job. So just bounce back. That's all. And I think that's how you kind of can tell when you're gonna be successful in business, because sometimes, and I mean, this is just truth, and anybody who's been in business long enough can understand this. A lot of times when people have those down periods, what happens is they just quit, like, oh, I didn't sell enough and I'm just, oh, I can't do this. But people who know that things happen, they're like, okay, this is just a moment. It was a period, we're going to get back on top and we're going to be fine. And so that's what shows that you're riding the wave, because things happen, life happens. And just stick it in there. Like my sister, I can talk about her because she's online now. Like my sister, I put you on mute so you can't talk back. So there. So like with her, stuff was going on, and she went a year where she stayed plugged in, but we were dealing with my dad's passing. She moved and all stuff, but she didn't give up. She's like, oh, I'm gonna stay plugged in, and then boom, once she started again, boom, she was there. So that just kind of tells you that you can have moments, you can have times where you need to get it together or put your attention somewhere else, but as long as you remember to come back to the game, it's fine. You'll figure it out. So it'll be good. So, all right. So good job, Renee. Let's see, Tanya Taylor, you are next.
I'm so silly. You know
You
that,
funny.
right?
You funny.
Well, I'm so proud of myself that I achieved life of the party yesterday. Woo!
Yay! We're so proud of you.
I'm so excited because, the first year of paparazzi, I kind of was just playing and like, oh, this is nice. This is cute jewelry. I'm a collector. I have this for myself. And it wasn't until like, I don't know, when we went to convention, I was like, wait a minute, I got to stop playing. I got to get serious about this. There's definitely some money to be made. I got to stop playing. So the month of April and May, I went live 5 days a week. 5 days a week, gained customers, and I was like, wow, I did that. Okay, now what? Now I need to like do something else. I did that. Very excited, a lot of people have helped along the way. Nawanda, just like, I don't want to name people because then I'll forget somebody, but I have gleaned from everybody and I'm super excited. It just made me want to push to do more. I have to say one of my challenges has been recruiting, and because I'm not in a place where I see a lot of people now to talk to like everybody. The only time I see somebody is when I go to the post office, the bank, or Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, hey, here's some free jewelry. Let's talk about this. And they're like, okay, crazy lady alert with her mask on talking to me about jewelry. But, it's just the world that we changed. It's so different. I went to Target yesterday and they had a display with selling masks. And I'm like, that kind of like messed with my brain. Like, here's a whole display to sell masks. That's what our world is like. So a lot of people, have been apprehensive. I have my little blessed bags with my business card and one piece of jewelry that I would do when I go to the doctor or anything. And they're like, thank you. I don't know where that's been. They have that look like, but I think definitely one of my challenges is recruiting, and I'm going to find a way to mix my secret sauce and make that work. Another good thing that happened, I did have two people on my team. One person, she showed me who she was and she wasn't serious and I couldn't want it more. And I finally let it go and I didn't take it personal anymore. The other person, she had her own aha moment and she started working, started going live. So that's very exciting. And I'm just here to keep working, and the sky's the limit. That's it. I don't know what else to say.
Well, first of all, congratulations on Life of the Party. So proud of you because we've been tracking that number for a minute. And I'm like, yeah, she's gonna hit that. So yeah, between you, I think we're just waiting for Venice to wrap it up. And yeah, so it's a whole bunch of y'all that I'm just proud, this first year for you guys achieving Life of the Party. Now, what are you using for your checkout form, Tanya? Are you still using Postable or have you changed it?
I'm still using Postable, but I started recreating my Google because I had Google before, a Google form before. So
Okay.
now I'm just touching it up with some of the questions that you had suggested.
Got it.
So I'm gonna probably roll that out this week.
Okay.
And I talked about it on my live, you guys. This is like a new way. I just want to gather some more information. It's not like you're doing it twice. So I kind of talked about it so that when they see it, they're not like, what's this? Why are you doing this?
Right. Yeah, because I really believe, like, I have literally recruited people from that form. I have, and it's just amazing how, like, and I have to remind myself to go back and like not only look at the form for how they want to be invoiced and where the address is, but okay, let me see how they feel answered this question. Because one of three things are happening, even if they don't want to. So they either say they want more information or they're fine. They like being a customer. They may want to be a hostess. And ultimately, if nothing else, they want to be part of my VIP group, so there, you're getting a win in any of those situations. And I just think sometimes it just captures information from people that you would have never thought would be interested. Like, I mean, like for instance, Renee's sister AJ, you couldn't have told me that AJ was gonna sign up, sell some jewelry. Look, and Renee shaking her head because she know AJ. Okay, you could not have told me in a million years that AJ was gonna be on my team. I'd have been like, yeah, you lying because you don't know AJ. Okay, you don't know AJ like I know AJ. Okay, and so for her filling out on that form that she wanted more information, I was like, AJ, I'm like, okay, and we talked and a month or two later she wound up joining and now she has a team. So that's why I like that form, because sometimes people give you hints and clues. You're like, okay, I need to talk to them some more, but sometimes people just don't, and you all of a sudden read this form and you're like, oh, you want more information about the business? What? Oh, okay, so it just surprises you. So that's why I love that form, because it does help aid in that process. So I definitely like it to use for that, because it does help a lot. It does help a big lot. So good job. Okay, Miss Venice, you're up.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
I'm gonna
morning.
make this real quick because I got to get ready to go. But what was my challenge this week? My house flooded. And I have an event today, a social distancing sidewalk sale at 3:30 today. So all of my plans for getting things together got put on hold, but that's okay. We're gonna make it. And what works for me, I just kept working, plugging away. Even with this, I was like, this is not gonna stop me from hitting my goal. So by Sunday, if not by tonight, I will be bronze LOP. And yeah, I love this business. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I need that this morning to kind of get me pumped up. I'm excited, but right now I'm just under the gun of I'm kind of Nawanda knows how I am. I'm kind of anal about how I set things up. So
yes.
But I got a good amount of time this morning to get everything, and I'm praying that the weather stays nice here in Seabus, because you know how we get here. We roller coaster weather. But I'm proud of myself. I mean, I don't say that often to myself, but I'm proud of myself because not only did I have a flood situation, but a good win is that right when the COVID hit, I was diagnosed as hypertension and type 2 diabetes. And I was a little crushed, but I got on the right path of doing things right for my body. And with that being said, I went to the doctor on Monday, and my A1C was 7.1. It is now 6.0. My blood glucose was 154, now is 126, and my blood pressure is going down. So that is my win for the week.
What else did you tell me? It's something else.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. And I dropped 20 lbs. So I'm excited that my temple is getting back in alignment, and with that, it gives me more energy and more focus on being able to do what I need to do, and that's minister through paparazzi. So I know that probably had nothing to do with paparazzi, but it does, because it has to do with me. So
it does. It does.
I appreciate all the help. Like Tanya said, gleaning from everybody, remembering the lessons that I've learned in times past, and not allow someone else to get in my head to discourage me of, oh, you right here. Well, we right here at the end. Well, the clock ain't 6:30 at 11:59 p.m. So I have time to reach my goal, and you're not going to stop me. So one thing I do want to share is you can't always share your dreams and sometimes even your successes with folk, because they will be dream killers. They will be hope destroyers. And I've learned and still learning that sometimes you have to just be quiet and push and do whatever you got to do for whatever your goal and dreams are. And then when the success comes, they'll see it. And because you have to protect your heart, and that's your mind, because everything from our heart, which is our mind, flows through us, and we have to protect it. And so you can protect your dream and your visions. Sometimes you just have to just work in silence and let your success be loud. I'm done. Thank you guys.
That was a whole sermon. We're gonna pass the virtual offering plate, okay? But listen, I mean, you hit a whole lot of stuff that is really like the epitome kind of this team. We ain't loud about nothing we do. Like people, you know, when we in them groups, they be trying to call me out, and I be like, y'all go sit down somewhere, because the one ain't got time for all that, okay? Nawanda just works. Like I just work. We work. We achieve because we work. We're not loud about it. We just work. And that's, I always watch for the people who are very loud about stuff, you know. It's, you know, we doing this. Yeah, have seats. I don't care. We gonna say nothing and come crush you. That's what we do. Okay. And you're right. You can't share your dreams with everyone. You have to be very careful about who you share your dreams with and who you share your successes with, because sometimes people will respond to you based on their own insecurities and their own limitations, because they can't see it for themselves. There's no way they can see it for you. So they're going to respond based on their limitations. And you never want to own that. You don't. So sometimes you have to be careful about who you share with. You know, I know Venice, she pings me all, like when something's coming up, here comes Venice on the Google. I know it's serious when I get a Google call versus a regular phone call. If she got to see my face, it's serious, okay? Versus I can just call you and you can be on speaker. So, but she knows she can reach out to me, ping stuff off of me, and I'm like, okay, girl, you got this. This is how many more pieces you got. Let's go. And, you know, and me, it's never been like, okay, well, you don't. I'm like, girl, let's get it done. Like, let's get it done. You know, so you always have to have those people that you can go to, that you can trust, because you never want their insecurities or their limitations to discourage you, because they're only going to speak. Somebody is only going to speak to you. And this is one thing I've learned. I don't tell everybody everything, because people are going to speak to you based on their limitations. Okay. So if they can't see it for themselves, they definitely ain't going to see it for you. And so they don't know how to speak up to you, because that's not where they are. So be careful when you're sharing with people, and make sure that when you are sharing with people, that you are sharing with people who are going to speak up to you and going to encourage you and going to say, girl, you got this. Because there are times like you share something with somebody and they were like, well, how you going to do that? And you do this and you work and you this, so how you going to do that? Okay, wrong person to speak to. Next, let me go find somebody else. You just don't let other people's discouragement jade what you're doing, because the bottom line, like I tell people all the time, this vision wasn't given to them, it was given to you. Okay, this business wasn't given to them, it was given to you. Your dreams were given to you, your vision was given to you, and you have to, like Renee said, you have to protect your heart. Like there are certain people I just ain't talking to. I just ain't, because you ain't gonna say the right things, and I'm gonna have a whole attitude, and then me and you may not be friends no more. So, you know, let me just don't talk to you about this, and we're gonna be fine. So you just have to protect that, because you got to make sure that people are pouring into you. Remember how I said, like, when your team members show you what they are or who they are as far as their business, believe them. Same thing. There are certain people that I can talk to about my business that I might not talk to about my personal life. You know, so you have to pick and choose where they belong and what can they add to you. If people are always continually taken away from you, causing you to be distressed, causing you to feel bad about your business or bad about stuff, man, wrong person. Okay, because we ain't got time for that. We don't have time for that. So you definitely have to make sure you definitely protect your heart. You can't share your dream with everybody, honey. You tell them about the dream after it's done. Like when my daughter was doing all her stuff, I said, girl, you share that when that's done. Okay. Share it when it's done. Done. Okay. Because everybody doesn't, I look at it like this. I am a VIP access person. You got to pay the price to have access to parts of me. Okay. Everybody just don't get access to that. Period. And so protect yourself. And that is true. So I can't wait. Okay. Bye, Leslie. Thank you for
Bye.
coming.
Thank you so much. Have to clock in to work. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. So like literally you share with who you know can help give you insight, encouragement, and help you get to that next level. So definitely love that. Okay, so next we are going to have Pam. Pam, you're on here. Pam Thomas. Okay, I gotta unmute her. Hold on. Let's see. Pam. Unmute yourself, Pam. Okay.
Morning.
Good morning.
Today, I'm super excited. Today is my 27th day of going live straight. I had committed to doing a live one day, every day for the month of June. And it's getting down to there's been days I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm tired. But even if you go on and I just did 5 pieces that particular day or whatever, I'm super proud of myself for accepting the challenge and actually going to fulfill the challenge. So what that has done, it has opened up doors for new customers from places that I've never even visited. And it's given me confidence. And another thing too, one of my challenges at first was, well, if nobody's watching. Well, I'm learning now that I do my business as if everyone's watching, because you have no idea who is watching you. And I will go live. I don't care if I see it says live and there's nobody on there. Somebody is watching. 2 of my classmates from 1983 from Ohio actually are my new customers now too. So I'm just grateful and thankful for paparazzi. It has boosted my confidence, and also too never share a lot of people. I'm a grief share minister in my church, and we have a grief share ministry. And just even reaching out to my grief share ministry, I have actually obtained customers that way as well too. So going live, I used to be like, well, I'm not doing that, and I found all the excuses, the reason why I wasn't going to do it. And I fought for it for a long time or whatever. But right now, I'm in a point in my life that, especially with COVID, it has opened up my eyes to new opportunities. And my thing is too, people need to see you. They need to see your light shine. They need to see your business, because people need us, and they need this business. And it's such a great opportunity. And I really am like, you know what? Why am I sharing this opportunity to people? And on Saturdays, I have sharing Saturday. So on Saturdays, I will be sharing the business opportunity to people on Facebook, and people are watching. So that's all I have to say. My challenges are, I'm not going to have any challenges, okay? Because I'm going to defeat every challenge that comes my way.
Okay. Yes, Pam, you better preach on that, girl. I love it. And I love what you said about the live, because I think sometimes we get so focused in and like there's nobody watching. That number is low. Girl, listen, I don't know how many of y'all have seen me on live. Okay. I'll be on live, like I got 100 people watching. I will be a hot mess, be cracking up, making jokes. I don't care. Listen, you just do it, because people come back and watch it. People will be watching and not commenting. I mean, I wound up getting a customer because I did a live when I did my Thursday live because it was an off day. Like I usually don't do Thursdays. But man, I had a customer come and because she loved earrings. You know, me and earrings. I love my earrings. And so she was buying. And then when I said we was doing earrings again on Tuesday, she said, "Oh, let me put a alarm in my phone and put an appointment so I won't miss that." Came back and bought some more. Like people are watching. You just never know. And so you don't get discouraged. I don't even look like, honestly, I don't even look at whatever that little number says. I just go and I just go. You know, you just do it because, again, people will come back and start watching. People will watch the replay and you just don't know. So that is good for you. You got 3 more days. And just what I will just tell you, Pam, okay? Like I done told all my people who doing this 30-day challenge, live challenge, okay, Nwanda didn't do that. So that was just Nwanda because Nwanda wasn't about that life, but I'm proud of y'all who did it. Okay. Just make sure next month that you figure out how, don't reduce yourself to like going live once a week, because then you don't want your traction to tank. So pick some times and make sure you go live a few times a week because they're used to seeing you every day so that you keep that traction up. So that's the only thing I would say on your lives every day, because we don't want you to lose traction on that at all. So that is good. Proud of you, Pam. Proud of you. All right. So next, we are going to have Rosa. You're next, honey.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody
Hello.
doing? Yeah,
Good.
sorry I'm late. It's hard for me on Saturdays. It's really hard, but I'm here.
You're here.
Anyway, yeah, I'm here, right? That's important. Challenges and accomplishments, right?
Yes, ma'am.
For accomplishment, I have to say that this year has been a surprise for me. I did Life of the Party last year. Honestly, when I first started, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it this year, but I said, why not? If I did it last year, you can't go backwards. You have to progress, do a step bigger. And I truly believe in that. And I live by that. So I said, I have to do it again. So next year, that means I have to do, I don't know, the next one that comes up. I was getting confused. Yes, I have to, because I did 2 years ago, so I'm going to do that. And let me see. Yeah, and I even made the producer, so I'm happy about that. I accomplished a lot this year. I have to work on giving myself more credit sometimes, because I think other people see stuff that I don't see, because I'm like, okay, so I'm working on that, and that's a big thing, working on giving myself credit for what I do. And difficulties, which I wouldn't call it difficulties or challenges, things that I must do. I have to move to my business page. That's been I'm actually scared because that's twice it has happened to me. I have tried to move to my business page and I have lost so many clients, And so I'm have a system now that I'm gonna do, posting, so I'm gonna do that because that's something that I should do. Let alone I wouldn't have known when I started it. I wouldn't have started. And I tell all the people that I recruit, make sure you start from your business page. I'm not telling you not go live from your profile, but start from your business page because it makes a difference. It does make a difference. That's the right way it should be. And another thing I have to do is the Google form. So I'm going to be sending you my email because I forget it. I'm not even going to talk about that right now. But so you're going to have to help me with that.
Send me a meeting, and I actually can. When we go on Google, you can share your screen, and I actually can help you do the form from my computer. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Child, please. I'll be taking over my mama's screen. I'm like, just give me the screen. Just give it here. Let me do it. So yeah, I can help. I can help you do that. So
okay, thank you,
yeah,
Wanda.
And
then another thing is I have to just be more. Before I started this business, I really don't believe in Facebook, and I had a lot of problems with Facebook before. So I'm like, I was always against it. That's one of the things I said. Okay, I'm going to do paparazzi, but I'm not going to go into Facebook. Facebook cost me a lot of stuff in the past. But so now this 2 years that I've been Facebook, I'm trying to be more aware and more, but I missed a lot of posts. I missed this post yesterday. I didn't see it. So I'm trying to work because as a team leader, I have to see those things because I have to tell my team, And so I'm struggling with that a little bit. I am getting better though. I am getting better, and I'm thinking what I did, I set times in my calendar where I go into Facebook and I'm going to look. And I started a messenger party too. And that's helping me out because I told my customers that I'm gonna put everything that I buy, I'm gonna put it there, and then it's gonna go to the VIP page. Then from my life, and then whatever I have left, that's
Right.
what I sell out. So they're
Got
very excited about that. I'll be working on that this week, you know. And
Got
I just want to just be consistent. I'm trying to be consistent.
Yeah.
I have been consistent. Oh, and upping my lives, because I've been doing for 2 years now. I've been doing my lives on Tuesdays in Spanish and Fridays in English. So I need another date. I do pop-ups, don't get me wrong, whenever I'm feeling good, but I've been doing it in 2 days, you know.
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, and this dawned on me like yesterday when I was sitting outside. I was like, you know, I've been doing this for 2 days and I accomplished so much. Imagine if can you imagine? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I just do it, I'm like, duh, you know? So that's what I want to do. You know, I have a lot of work to do, and just be the best leader that I can be, you know.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're amazing. You had, and it's funny because some of y'all hit the same kind of theme. You guys have to celebrate yourselves. You have to, because I think what happens is we wait for like this big accomplishment and like, oh, we ranked up as a team, or I hit life of the party, and we hit all of that, and you know, we want to celebrate that. Can we celebrate that we went live? Can we celebrate that, man, I had a successful party, or I got a new customer, or I did this? You know, let's celebrate those things, because I think what happens is we don't celebrate ourselves enough. And then we get down on ourselves. It's like, listen, if you got up and worked your business, celebrate it, okay? If you got a new customer, celebrate it. If you were able to talk to somebody about the business, celebrate it. You have to celebrate those small wins, because what it does, it gives you fuel to keep on going. It really does. So you have to celebrate those small wins, because that's important. And being consistent that's number one. Like when you're consistent, sometimes we don't get it all right. We don't dot all our I's and cross all our T's, and you know, our tripod might have fallen over when we're doing a live, or you might have dropped your jewelry. But guess what? It don't matter, because you was there. Honey, I done dropped my whole thing where my camera was facing down because it fell on the floor. I was like, okay, I'm picking y'all up. Just hold on a minute. You know, who cares? You showed up. You showed up for yourself, and celebrate the fact that you show up for yourself on a consistent basis. Because when you show up for yourself and show up for your business, it shows in your business. And you're right. You can't go backwards. Like, girl, when I hit life of the party my first year, I said, I guess I need to keep on doing that then, because at least that, like, I can be life of the party. And so next year, who knows? Maybe we'll push together, Rosa. We'll push for silver together, okay? Maybe we'll do it. Maybe Nwanda gonna push herself. We're gonna see. We're gonna pray on that, okay? But we're gonna see about that. But proud of you for sure, Rosa. Okay, I'm gonna jump to Gloria because she has to pop off here soon. And I keep on forgetting that I'm an hour behind y'all, because she told me the time she had. I'm like, well, you got a whole hour, but not really, because I'm an hour behind y'all. Okay, Gloria, go ahead and unmute yourself. Maybe.
Okay. Sorry, I am driving. So, but good morning to everybody. Sorry I was late. I have prayer in the morning from 7 to 8, and then, you know, the parking lot ministry, you be talking and stuff, so forgive me. Anyway, so my wins, I did my Google form, so I'm excited about that. I haven't got it out to my people yet, but I let them know on my live that it's coming. So that's the next phase of it. And then let's see, I wanted to say that it's not necessarily a challenge, but just the whole thing with you all speaking to showing up, don't get caught up in the number. I moved to my business page at the beginning of June. And, you know, what I can say is when moving to your business page, you really have to hype it up as if you are moving from one location to another. So like a grand opening, because if they're used to seeing you in one place and then you just disappear and go to another, you're going to lose some of your audience until they find you again. So I did all of those things, and my last live, my numbers were low as far as people, you know, what I saw up there, people coming on to view me. And I started to get a little discouraged, but I said, you know, again, I know that people come on and they look later, and but my numbers were really low and my sales were low. But then I said, you know, I really have to just keep going, keep being consistent, continue doing what I'm doing. I don't want to give up on my business page, but I'm thinking maybe I can go live on my personal page on another day. So I'm trying to keep it all on the business page and not give up on that. But it's just being consistent and continuing to do what I'm doing. That was not necessarily a challenge, but it kind of bothered me this week with that. But again, we'll start over next week. I think another one of my wins is I took my bling bag into work. And so actually it made up for the sales that I normally get during the week. So that was another, you know what I mean? So it still
Right.
worked out. It was
Right.
just the view.
Right.
So yeah, that's it for me though.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So yeah, one thing I will say, guys, when you go on your business page, because I do all my lives on my business page now. And again, when I first started, it was like, you know, hit and miss or whatever. But one thing that I do too, when I remember, is before you go live on your business page. So like today, like if I was going live later on today, I would try to post on my IG page, my personal page, going live, and make sure my business page, you know, so you know how you do the @ and can tag your business page. So it's a hyperlink. Going live on the Diva Station at 9 p.m. See you there, you know, and that helps a lot. Also, if I remember, I try to do an engaging post earlier in the day that I go live. So something that they have to respond to, like post a picture, or, you know, which one of these 3 things has to go, or, you know, something silly, but it's easy, whatever. Sometimes that helps, because then when you get them engaging, even if it's on your personal page, because your personal page is attached to you as your business page, because you're like one and the same. When you go live in your business page, it's going to be in their news feed because they are engaging with you over here.
Yeah.
So that's just things to remember. And like me, like again, I don't look at my numbers, even though they have been really, 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 really good. Yeah, Tanya said she posted an hour before her live. My views have gotten better, but again, that's what's consistency. Like they're used to seeing me Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Okay. And then it's funny because then I'll show up on a day that I ain't supposed to be there, like on Thursday, and I'll get like 50% more people viewing. I'm like, well, because they're like, well, what you doing? You ain't supposed to be here on Thursday. Like, why are you here on Thursday? You know, so it just, you know, and it works. But like you said, do like a grand opening, like make sure you pump up, hey, we have a space that's going to be just for us. And we're going to be able to do this, and it's special, it's for you guys, and let's go, you got it, let's go, let's do it, you know. But you just keep, like, you just don't pay attention to that number, you just keep on going, and what'll happen is sooner or later you're going to see that you're going to get those numbers, and you're going to get those customers coming back. And having them share is key. Like I'm telling you, having them share. One of my cousins who hasn't shopped with me in a minute, somebody shared and it got in her news feed, and here she come by and stuff. Yes, thank you for sharing. Sharing is key. Like I am huge on sharing. Get them to share, get them to share, get them to share. Yeah, remember to post before you go live, because it does help. And do something engaging. You know, you can do it as a reminder, or, you know, just something that gets them to engage. And then what'll happen is your live is going to wind up being in their newsfeed. So remember to do that. Sometimes I forget too. So I mean, I'm right there with y'all. So that is good. Thank you, Gloria. Okay, Latriva, you're next.
Hello, everybody. So how y'all doing? All right, so I guess I'll start with challenges. I really haven't had any challenges that were like, oh, so I didn't really have any challenges this week. So we'll just slide on past that. Let's go for wins. So I was having an issue with customers being on the live, shopping like bananas, claiming everything, and then don't pay their invoice. So, the usual thing is, you have 24. I started out like give them like 2 days. I've never really been the type to be like, have to stalk them. Hey, you want this? You want this? Do you want this? And I used to put back a basket. Certain people had that trust with me that I knew they were good for it. Used to have that trust with me. So I kind of clapped back this week and it tickled me so much, but I was proud of myself for how I handled it. I decided to create a new live. So I now so now I have the Repo Show. I will be going live on Thursdays. It's a throwback Thursday. It's called the Repo Show. I found a picture of, it was that crazy repo lady, a white lady with drawn on eyebrows. I made a meme of her saying, oh, you didn't pay your invoice. Sorry, darling. I'm going to have to repo that order. And so on Thursdays, I'm going to be doing a throwback show every week. I have my repo box and it has the orders that have been claimed.
But not paid.
Yeah. So I'm going to have so much fun with that because that will first train my customers that if you claim an item, that means you're making a
agreement.
Right. This is a binding agreement to purchase. I also want to teach them that other people do want it. You weren't the only one. And I want to let them know, when you claim a piece, there were other people that wanted it. And you were the first to claim. So, hopefully that works. But it created another opportunity to sell. So I like that idea of things. So I put it out there to see how it would be received. I put the post out there and I was gonna go live that Thursday, but the person that seen the meme
paid.
Yeah.
Listen,
she didn't want to lose.
Listen, that's what you have to do. Listen, and you notice with me, so I have phases what I do. So, and because I travel and stuff, like I don't do this for my main income. So they know they have time because it's going to take me to the weekend to send your stuff out anyway from a Tuesday show, whatever. But if you notice, I do phases. I'll tell you your invoice is sent. Honey, when the stuff get in these packages here like this, I'm starting to take a picture. I'm taking a picture and I'm tagging everybody who got an order. Packaging up your orders.
Right.
Thank you for all of those who have paid your invoice. Unpaid invoices will delay or repo your order. I need to start putting repo your order, but I ain't never had to repo nobody's order yet. Like that's the funny thing. They know no wonder don't care. Because on the lies, they be selling out of stuff like, okay, you was too late. So people be stalking me. Look, let me know if they don't pay their invoice because I'm gonna pay it. Look, they know. So I do that and I tag them and I say, these are the orders, packing up orders, and I get my little long list. So they have 2 chances because that's the first phase that I'm packing them up. And then like a couple of days later, when I'm ready for the post office, I'm taking a picture. These are ready to ship. Thank you for paying. If you have not paid check your Cash App or email. If you have not paid your invoice, your order will not be shipped. Okay? Not be shipped. Honey, when I talk about you hear ding, 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 these people like, and look, I'll have people like, excuse me, did I pay my invoice? I'm just making sure because I'm not trying to get my stuff. Like they know. I know. Look, and I haven't had to repo anybody, but I think that when you set those standards, like you kind of do a thank you for shopping, and then you kind of do that next picture, packing up your orders. And I literally, anybody who has shopped during that show or anybody who has a package. So like if I have 2 shows that I'm packing up because I did like a Thursday show and a Tuesday show, I'm tagging everybody who has an order in that picture of my pink packages. So that reminds them, because sometimes people forget or whatever, but it reminds them. And honey, I have people inboxing me all the time. I paid right? I don't owe no money. I remember one time my aunt, she was like, did I pay? I said, no, you paid the last invoice. You still got an invoice out there. So hold on, let me go ahead and okay, fine. You know, all right, bye, Rosa. Thank you for coming. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So yeah, so I do that. And that's the reason why I do that, to kind of remind them that, hey, you shopped, you know, you got an invoice, go find it, you know. And I've been really, it's been successful with me not having to chase down people, you know. And you like, you know, I got those groups, like my aunts, they're in that category, like I know y'all gonna pay, you know, it's whatever, you know. But then sometimes I'll be like, auntie, don't make me hold on to your stuff now. Don't make me do that. And then I have one like, no, I don't need you to wait for that order to come in. I need you to invoice me now because I got money. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that too. So definitely, so that is good. Repo show ought to be fun because
it is,
yeah.
I plan on making it very festive. I'm gonna have fun with that. I'll do my first show this week because I did have a few that it just wasn't enough to do a whole show. So I was like, I'll hold that. Wait till I got enough, do a whole show by Thursday. I should have one because I have a show tonight. So we'll see. So that, and then
your goals.
Wait, I got one more.
Oh, you got one more time. Okay, sorry.
So I've decided how to combat a challenge I have been having with my team, to kind of go back to, I forget who was saying or talking about the struggling with the team thing. I've experienced that, where you have team members that just basically quit the business within 30 days of being in, they've quit. I've have a few that I'm struggling to get to participate, but what Nawanda is saying is true. I've decided not to cater my thought or energy to trying to pull them along. I'm just basically keeping the system or creating the system that I want the flow of my team to go. And if they fall in line to do what they're supposed to do, so be it. You know, I've did some tough love things when it comes to my team, because I was trying so hard, you know, to do some stuff with them. And then I was like, you know what? You didn't want that. You left money on the table. Sorry. And I'm keeping it moving. I'm putting it out there. This is when I'm doing this. This is what I expect. If you're not going to do it, that is your business, not mine.
Right.
And I'm just going to keep it moving with the ones that want to really get it. And so that's that. So my goals. So I have decided that I am this year tracking for LOP. So I am trying to maintain the strategy that will get me there. So I text Nawanda in the middle of the night, y'all.
And she really did. I was like, what is she? She's like, I'm sorry for a late text. I was up, so it didn't matter, but it was
I was
funny.
like, listen, I'm not good at math, really. And I'm trying to do these numbers myself, but I think I'm wrong. I just want to make sure before I write this on my wall, because I got a little vision board wall for paparazzi. And it's like, I want to put this on here and I want it to say what it's supposed to say. And I don't want to write the wrong thing. They have to mess it up, you know. So I'm tracking for LOP. I'm also going to be tracking for Premiere. For my goal is to try and be Premiere within the next 3 months. So that's my goal. And those are my. And the third goal is to rank one of my girls to director, at least one. So that's another goal of mine. So LOP, Premiere, director, myself, and rank someone up to director, I'm going to be pushing them rather hard. And I've got some incentives going with my team. So hopefully that works out.
Nice.
And so other than that, I just like to encourage you guys to press on to, I don't know who was saying they got slow. I think it was Rosa that said it got slow.
Renee.
Okay, so Renee, I'm the queen of it was slow.
She ain't lying. The lie she does not tell.
When I say,
lying, girl.
When I say that my customers have like, not just because of their own fault, I will say that, not due to their own not shoppingness. It hasn't always been them. Some of that was me, for sure. Because when it got slow, I got slow. So I would encourage you, don't get slow in the slow. When it gets slow, go harder. Post more. Do more lives, talk to more people, because it works. When you keep the momentum, you have to be the fire of your business. You can't wait for someone else to be that flame for you. You have to push yourself and keep going. Talk to that screen like it's 20 people every live, because that's how I talk to it. Even though on this, I'm looking at the screen and I see 3, and my heart is like, what's wrong with these folks? It's $5 jewelry. Get y'all behinds on here and shop with me. That's what I be saying in my head. But my face, you wouldn't even imagine that I'm really like, I cannot believe I'm standing here talking to 3 people. Like 3 people. And ain't near one of these, never mind what I say in my head, gonna buy nothing. Okay. I have those moments where I wish I could tap the screen like, hey, you see this jewelry, buy something. Quit watching me like I'm some entertainment show. This is not reality TV is what I want to tell them sometimes. But but I'm just saying, I'm encouraging y'all, because it took me literally 3 years to be director. It took me 3 years to get what I got this month, 260 something PV. This is my best month, I believe, in the whole 3 years.
Girl, you on fire. That's all I got to say.
I
said, Latriva coming around. Here she comes. Here she comes.
But I just made a decision that I'm going to push for me. I'm going to show up for me, and I'm not going to stop. And I'm repeat the 2 phrases that go on and on and on in my head. First of all, from the Wanda, failure is an option, but quitting is not. So it gets slow. You might not be making no money. Honey, don't tell them that you ain't making no money. Because to the world, paparazzi dollars is falling out the sky. It's falling out the sky. Because if you don't have faith in it, they won't either. And the next quote that is getting me through every day, some will, some won't. So what? Keep going. Wow. So that's all I got for y'all today.
All right, Miss Latriva, we gonna pass that plate again too. Look, we passing all kind of plates today.
My cash app name is the Sheblingdom.
Right. You know how they be doing. It's my birthday. You want to bless my cash app?
Yes.
All right, Leah, you're it. Come on. And then we got Heather. Hey, Heather, you're gonna be next.
Oh, honey. And before you mute me, Leah, I want my rematch on Battle of the Bling. I'm calling you
don't want none of this
in front of everybody.
You don't want none of this.
I want some of that.
You don't want none of this.
So close last time.
You don't want none of this.
Listen, and the Wanda, you cannot help your baby sister this time. None of that. She got to pull her own weight this time. I'm ready for you.
I'm pulling weight. I don't know how much, but I'm pulling it, girl.
I got my team, and I'm making them do one this month. So what's up? What's that?
Okay.
I think
Okay.
so
We'll
let's
schedule that in the
we might
book.
have to start. We might have to do
You
reenact the
feeling
Battle of
froggy?
the Bling.
Yeah,
That
bring
was
it back
fun.
because I'm feeling froggy. I'm trying to leak. What's up, Lee?
This is
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
Y'all
Well,
have
meet
I
me
didn't
in the
call you
back.
out in front of
Let's
your
do
big
it.
sister. I didn't call you out in front of your big sister. What's
It's
happening?
okay.
What happening? What
Yeah,
happening?
we can get this going. Let's make.
All right, ready.
All right.
I'm ready for it.
You
I'm
ain't ready
here
for
for
this.
that.
You ain't
I'm
ready
ready.
for
I
this.
have to redeem myself. I'm
Good
popping
luck.
collars this time.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Good
Let's
luck,
go.
girl.
I do what y'all
Let's
do.
go, Lee. Let's go. I love
Woo,
you.
y'all are funny. Okay, Liv. So before she starts, so let me tell you, for those of you who are new, the Battle of the Bling. So this was something that actually was started with somebody, I don't know, like Brittany and Genesis, I think started this. So they went against each other. And so when they did, so like what they were doing is measuring different things. So they came together to figure out what they were going to measure. So for them, they were measuring things that they were struggling in their business to push them more. So each one, so they battled each other. So they may have done like website orders or how many new VIP customers. So it was things that they wanted to work on. And so after they finished their battle, so it was like a week long. And after they finished their battle, they each got to pick a person to go against each other. And then they picked me and Misty. Okay. And I'm just like, y'all funny. Okay. Because Nawanda don't lose. Okay. I don't care if it's Misty Lee Johnson. I don't lose. And so we did, because we were trying to get our page likes up. So we did our page likes and our website orders. Now I knew I couldn't whoop her on website orders. I'm like, I ain't even going, but honey, when it comes to social media and likes, honey, I was live every day. Listen, I need y'all to like, click, like, share, click like every morning because y'all, I'm not taking the L on this. Honey, I dusted Misty. It was just like, I was like, and so I think we called out Latriva and Leah was the next one. So it was fun.
And then Nawanda cheated. And yes, she did. And then
No, she didn't.
Instead of letting Lee get her own likes and loves and everything, she was telling people, go like my baby sister's page. Go do that.
She was using her resources, girl. She was using her resources.
Girl, I got everybody in my job to like my page. I don't even wear jewelry. I was getting them like even.
She wasn't even telling them to like my page, y'all. Little old sponsor just showing up, dropped her thing on personal. She dropped me like a hot pocket. Like, oop, nah, girl.
Oh, hot pocket. Now that's a good one.
She didn't have my back, y'all. Nawanda was like, my baby sister is not going down to Latriva. That's not going to happen.
Listen, she had to keep that legacy going.
No, at one point in the game, I was beating Lee.
You were kicking my butt.
I was whooping Lee's behind.
Nawanda
was like, that's not about to happen.
You was.
I literally went to bed winning, woke up the final day.
Bam.
Like, oh my God, how did that happen? I didn't even understand what happened. I was so distraught.
I don't understand either.
I know you don't. It was the power of Nawanda. She was like,
oh man, that was funny. Okay, Leah, your what's working, challenges, and your goals for the rest of this month, because we're in the last month of the paparazzi year. So go.
Goals, challenges. Didn't have any that I can speak of.
Great.
Goals. I set up my new earring board. It's a lot of earrings on that board. Ooh, ran out of pegs. That's how bad it was. The room is 75% done, which is good. Ordering my yard signs and the sign to go out on the side of the house.
Okay.
So that people, because if we gonna be shut in, like we sick and infirmed, I might as well sell some jewelry while I'm shut in with the sick and infirmed. I don't know what else. Because I'm not, because I'm at a higher risk with being asthmatic, I can't do a lot of public stuff.
Right.
So I will spray you with a can of Lysol. You will wear some gloves. You can come in, shop, just don't put it near your skin, and then walk on out with your bling bag. And that's it.
Girl, if you spray somebody with some Lysol, I'm gonna hit you.
I will. It's a good smell one. It's a lavender one. So they're gonna smell real good while they shop.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Disinfected in the process. But that is that is where I'm headed right now.
Okay.
A lot of my shows were canceled due to COVID. So I'm trying to make up the difference because I like events. I really like going out and doing events. Events for me is, believe it or not, more profitable than me doing lives.
Right.
So I can't do events. So I have to supplement that with lives and different things. Lives are going good. Right now, I'm just still doing my Sundays at 8. Apparently people like to shop after church.
Just like they like to eat after church. Eat, shop.
I don't know. It's something about that shopping after church. They're like, that's my Sunday relax time. Cool beans. So I'm trying to figure out what other day do I want to add into that. So
Okay.
I have at least 2 days a week. Not trying to go no more than that. Unless we're doing the Battle of the Bling thing. I know I'm gonna have to go live every day. Treva, just saying. I'm gonna get my hat out. I got my hat in my closet. Paparazzi.
Okay, so we're going. Okay, so obviously we're gonna start that up next paparazzi year. So obviously that's what we're gonna be doing. Y'all funny. I can't stand either one of y'all right now. Okay, keep finish up, Leah.
That was it. I'm sorry, but yeah, everything is going good, and I'm excited about the new year. I know I was LOP bronze this past year. I didn't quite make it there this year. I got halfway to the goal, but next year, best believe I'm going back again.
Got it. So see, this is gonna help. See, you and Latriva, see, this is what I like too. Finding people who have like similar patterns and like goals, because y'all can help track each other. You know what I'm saying? Because both of y'all are going for LOP bronze next year. So basically, you know, you two can be accountability partners for each other going throughout the year. Like, girl, where are you at? This is where I'm at. What you doing now? What's your team doing? I mean, this will help you guys. So like I said, like going into next year, I want to have, this was the first system to put in place, you know, our bi-weekly or so we're doing this the second and fourth Saturday of each month. Because then I just saw a bi-weekly. I said, oh, wait a minute, that means some months we're going to do this 3 times. No, we're going to do the second and the fourth. Okay, so y'all know that, second and fourth, all right? This was the first system to put in place, but also want to have different things like the battles. The battles, we just have fun doing the battles. And the thing about it is it helps your business. And my thing is I'm going to do anything that makes sense that's going to help your business. You know, if it doesn't help your business, ain't no point in me doing. I don't do stuff just to do it. Like, I don't do stuff just so we can have a number and, oh, we're ordering just to order. No, we have to have an end goal. It needs to make you some money and help your business. Like the sellout challenge that most of us are doing, is going to help our business. That's what it's about. And so that's what I'm pushing for. So definitely I'm gonna write this down. So we definitely might have to do the battles again, because those are fun. Those were a lot of fun. So that'll be good. All right, Miss Heather, you're up. Heather.
Yay, Heather.
Girl, I'm muting you. You so funny. All right, did you unmute yourself, Heather?
There you go. Here we go.
Hey. I like that t-shirt, girl.
Forgive me. Thank you. I had to drive to Kentucky this morning, so that's why I'm late. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But
I'm in Waffle House parking lot in Kentucky right now, so it's my daughter's fault. Her and her long distance relationship. We ain't gonna go there. But anyway, okay. All right. So my goal I had for 15 pieces, I did that. I think you gave me 30. I did that. So it's just, I think it's probably about 35. Like I said, I left my notebook at home. I left everything at home. But so I'm glad I got that goal. What I've learned is what works is getting in people's inbox, messaging, asking, being direct. Like, look, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Can you help me out? You willing to look at this? I've sold pieces that I've coveted for so long. I let them go.
You let them go?
I let them go. I said, if you want them, you can have them. All except for one. I had to keep me an oil spill earring.
That's okay. That's okay.
But I made an outfit to match that. So there was a purpose in that one.
Right.
So I had to do that. But I have sold pieces that I've had since 2018. Yeah. So I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Did this just sell? Like, it sits around collecting dust. And I'm like, you want this? Okay. The what is it called? The VIP where you turn the camera.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And it's like, what about that piece? Oh, what? Please. I've been trying to get rid of it. But yeah, I don't know. I said I was gonna go live and I didn't go live. But I got so caught up. I got so caught up in getting in people's inboxes and messaging that it was working. So I just kept going with it and doing my thing. So I didn't do the 100 pieces, but at least I did sell more than 3 pieces.
Yes.
It made me happy that I was able to give. I'm not willing. I was able to give and let go of those pieces that I wanted to keep. So that made me happy. And I was like, that was a little more easier. And then I thought to myself, like, paparazzi keeps topping itself every single month. Every single month. So something else is going to come out.
Absolutely.
So I said, okay, we're going to keep rolling with this. And that's basically how it's been going. I'm just trying to stay in people's messenger and try to keep myself, I keep posting and trying to keep myself where I'm liking things. And that really helps with keeping yourself relevant on Facebook.
Right.
Is, speaking to people that I haven't spoke to in 20 years, just saying hello or happy birthday or whatever.
Right.
And I've noticed that people like, I didn't even know you were still even looking at me, but they have taken notice of my page. I don't know if my page starts, but, and also my page has gained more likes. Like 10, 15 more people, and I couldn't even believe it. I was like, wow.
Nice.
I guess this works. I just have to put myself into it to let it work. So it's tiring because I find myself non-sleeping.
Oh, goodness. You got to give yourself time limits.
Yeah, it's hard work, but then I don't want to miss an opportunity either. So I've noticed that, I want to jump on it while it's hot. So that's my thing. I don't know.
Nice. Well, first of all, I'm proud of you because I know we had this conversation the last time about you holding on and not wanting to share your love for paparazzi with other people because you wanted to keep your stuff. So I am proud of you, proud of you, proud of you, because that shows you that what you love, other people love too, and so when you being able to share that with them, that is amazing. So I am proud of you because we set that goal for you and you met that goal. So that, it's baby steps, it's baby steps. So I'm proud of you. I just want you to keep on going. Okay. Keep on going because it shows you, I think what it did, it showed you that you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It showed you if all I need is a plan and a way to execute it that makes sense for me and I can do it. And you did it. You did it. So you proved to yourself. So I want you to celebrate you. Like celebrate the fact that you did that you did something that you didn't think that you could do. And it turned out way better than you thought. And it's like, wow, I just did that, And like I tell people all the time, listen, there are things that I sell. My earring shows, like anytime I do an ear candy show, let me tell you something. At least 65 to 75% of them earrings are not new. Okay. Trust me when I say they're not. And the thing about it is paparazzi, I don't look at anything as old. It's just we get new customers. So they don't know, and I will sell my stuff to customers that I know I've shown it to before, but because now I'm doing a theme show, all of a sudden it's, oh yeah, I need that earring, but I showed that earring in the show like 4 months ago and you didn't want it. So, but that's what happens.
Right.
That's what happens. So it doesn't matter. So they love it. And I'm proud of you for stepping outside of your bubble and be like, I can do this, and actually doing it. Because you really, right there, you just prove something to yourself. And it's something to be celebrated because you just proved to yourself that you can do this. Like you just showed yourself that, man, I can do it. And being able to, you found a way. Messenger works for you. Girl, go with it. That's what works. And I tell people, you find your lane. When you find something that works for you, you do it. It works for you, girl. You keep on, because it works. So we are proud of you because we know we had this discussion with you 2 weeks ago, and now you come back to say, hey, I did it. So we're so proud of you. So hands for you, because we are so proud of you. So proud of you. Well, I'm going to give y'all like 15 minutes of y'all time back, okay? Almost 15 minutes. Yes, 20 minutes of y'all time back. Because you know, I ain't gonna sit here and talk for 20 minutes. I just want y'all to know is y'all have been great. Anybody who's doing a set out challenge, y'all got your set assignments. Y'all keep on pushing for your goals for the end of the month. And everybody have an awesome Saturday, okay? Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you, ladies.